Hey, I'm KOKOStern, and this is something about Dota for 21/12/2012. And this one is about discussions. So, yeah, last time yesterday, I talked about Russians and how I hate them and the reasons for that. And a lot of people didn't actually understand me. So, I apologize. This is my fault. I really apologize. I did not put my point through properly, and that is completely my fault. So, I will now try and reprimand that. So, the reason that I hate Russians is one specific explicit reason, and it works only on Russians, and that is the lack of communication. The Russian people only use their Cyrillic writing and will not use English no matter what. I have obviously played with other people from other nationalities because I play on the Europe servers. I've played with French, Swedish, and any other freaking nationality that is there, and they all have their own languages and they don't use English all the time, always. But when they write something in whatever language that it might be, I ask them, hey, can you please use English so that I understand what the hell you're talking about? Whether it's flaming or by words for me. And they usually respond very well. They usually will try and have me understand them in some way. And Russians never, ever do. I find Russians to have no communications whatsoever. Now, a person did point out that, well, Russians are most of the community of Dota players. There's obviously more Russians playing than any other nationalities, so in general, but that still doesn't come into effect because I don't put all the Russians against all the Frenchmen, as an example. I put people who don't use English, which, whatever language it may be, and obviously there's a lot. As long as they don't use English, I don't understand them, and I ask them, and I need to communicate. This is a team game. You have to communicate in order to properly freaking do something. And Russians are uncommunicative. They will keep using their Cyrillic letters and will not write in English no matter what. In most cases. Again, this is a stereotype. This is a generalization. So it's not always. But from what I've experienced, other people that use other languages will use English when trying to communicate. And Russians won't. They simply won't. And that's what makes me hate playing with them. That and nothing else. Not the flaming, not the skill levels. Obviously assholes in every nationality, and there's noobs in every nationality, and being a noob is fine. I mean, it's like people reporting, I will talk about that another time. But that's pretty much it. It's the communication issue. And I said the topic is discussion because I like discussion about whatever it might be. And I also like Dota for whatever that might be. And doing both of those, combining them is a good thing. So sparking conversation, sparking discussion about anything relating to Dota. That sounds good to me. That's what I'm going to try and do. So this has been sad for, I really like that name, 21/12/2012. I didn't fuck that up.